Promposal Pam writes, so my boyfriend is a senior in high school and his prom is coming up. I'm 19 and I never got asked to my prom, so I kind of really want him to do a cute promposal for me. I just want it so I can have the experience that I missed, but he thinks I'm being dramatic since I already graduated. He's on spring break with his fam right now, so he won't hear this, LOL. But am I asking for too much, or should he just do it and make me happy?
Well, I'm so worried I'm going to be the only person who's on this girl's side. So I am going to be on your side, Pam, because it's a little immature. Like hang on, my 33-year-old vision is able to see like it didn't matter, but I was that girl who didn't get asked. And then finally, my senior year, luckily, I still was in high school, but I finally had a boyfriend. And I told him, I was like, I'm not going to the dance with you if you don't do something. If you don't, we didn't call it promposing back then. But if you don't do something like that, I'm not going with you because I didn't want to miss out on that. All my friends had experienced it. I hadn't yet. I wanted to. So I empathize with that, Pam. Now, I don't think you can ask for an influencer style promposal, something over the top where he's holding a whole pep rally at the school for you that you don't even go to. But I think you can ask for a little something. Maybe he buys you flowers with a little note that says, will you go to prom with me? Something like that.
I'm embarrassed for her asking.
No.
I think she should be embarrassed for this. And I will say this, if I was the dude who's the high school senior, I would think that she is only dating me because I'm a high school senior and she wants to be promposed to, which is the worst reason to be dating somebody. Girl, you're out of high school. The time you were going to be promposed to was sometime while you were in high school. If he's officially your boyfriend, of course he's going to prom with you. This is crazy to me that somebody who is a year out of high school is wanting to be promposed to.
Listen, there is some sadness that comes with being the only girl in your friend group that has never been asked to a dance and just wanting to have that moment for yourself. I get it.
Why is it that I am not looking back on my youth and longing for me to be able to prompose to somebody? Why am I as a guy completely okay and able to move past that? I
don't know.
Never got to propose to anybody. Darn the luck. Doing a DM dilemma. Promposal Pam has been out of high school for a year now, but her boyfriend's still a senior in high school, and she wants him to propose to her.
Yes.
High school boyfriend thinks that's kind of silly because, she's out of high school. I, too, think that's pretty silly. That just, I don't get it. But what are people saying on the Facebook page, Allison?
I have never been more happy to be wrong. I thought nobody would be on Pam's side, but even Mary, who usually doesn't take the woman's side on these DM dilemmas, she says, look, I understand where she's coming from, but at some point in your life, you just gonna have to move on for things that didn't happen to you. Why give someone a hard time if it's not in their heart to do it? But that's still not totally against Pam.
What's gonna happen next? Is Pam gonna make her boyfriend's dad take her to a daddy-daughter dance because she never got to go to a daddy-daughter dance as a kid? Where does it stop?
But I'm even more shocked with Jessica's comment, totally on Pam's side. She says, this is truly a simple request. If he is not willing to do the small gesture that he knows would make you feel good and help check off an item from your list of little things that make fun, he's immature and just not that into you.
Oh my gosh. This is wild to me. This is so crazy. I think she's just dating. I really do think she found herself a high school senior to get promposed to. That's the whole reason.
No, it means something.
Olivia, welcome to the show. What's up?
Okay, so originally when you were like, how old is he old? My thought was someone's mom was wanting one.
Yeah, that might be the line.
But, it's not really about the promposal, is it? It's about knowing that someone wants to go with you specifically and that they've put thought into asking you.
But isn't it enough that this senior in high school has agreed to be exclusive with this girl? Isn't that enough to be oh, he wants me. It's so adorable because he's not hooking up with other chicks.
No.
Well, no, but that's asking, well, is it just enough to know that your girlfriend is your girlfriend and she doesn't want to go to dinner with you or she never wants to do anything with you?
Kind of sounds like a dream girl, to be honest, Olivia.
I think it's just more about the fact of wanting to feel wanted.
Yes.
And we all want that in some way. It's different for everyone, but I mean...
Thank you for the call, Olivia. We appreciate you. If you have thoughts and want to text or call us, the phone number 601-995-1017.
I'm just so glad that people are telling you that you're wrong. This feels so good.
I don't know. I think it's bonkers to me that somebody could be out of high school and like away from all that. You've experienced a year away from high school and you're still like, oh, why could I never have been proposed to?
She's only 19. She's still like, she's 1 year separated from high school.
By the way, if this is this important to her, she's going to want the big over-the-top promposal. Just a little poster board with, will you go to prom with me? Isn't going to be enough for her.
Not true, because it was a big deal to me, and all my boyfriend did was he did one of those crossword generators that was, will you go to homecoming with me? And I was happy with that. I was over the moon because he listened to what I said.
It wasn't even prom, it was homecoming?
Yeah, it was homecoming.
And you're still over here waxing poetic about your crossword puzzle?
It meant a lot.
All right.